Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Extra Time Sports Show right here on ATU TV. My name is Amos Mama Boy. Tonight, we'll be discussing much more about Ghana's under-17 who are currently hosting the U17 WAFU tournament here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. We'll also be talking about the Ghana Premier League match, the 30 Super Clash between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. We'll also be talking about the UEFA Europa League finals coming up later between Atalanta and Bayer Leverkusen. So I've been joined in the studio by Ishmael Latte, who will be delving much more into this discussion. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk more. All right, so welcome back to the show. It's still the Extra Time Sports Show right here on ATU TV. My name is Amos Mama Boy. Remember, the show is proudly brought to you by the Accra Technical University. So Ishmael is right here with me. So we start with the discussion with the under-17 tournament currently ongoing at the University of Ghana Stadium. Remember, it is the WAFU Zone B tournament. Whoever wins this tournament gets to qualify to the under-17 African Cup of Nations and then subsequently to the under-17 World Cup coming up later in the year. So Ishmael has joined me. So let's take a look at Group A, that is host nation Ghana. They, out of 2 games, they won all 2 games, and alongside Cote d'Ivoire, that is with Group A. And then in Group B, we've also got Nigeria, the likes of Nigeria, and then Togo. And we've also got Togo, who unfortunately they are out of the competition after playing 2 games. They lost all 2 games. Nigeria has 4 points, Burkina Faso has 4 points, and then Niger also has 3 points. So later tonight, we've got Niger will be coming up against Burkina Faso, with Nigeria coming up against Togo later at 4 p.m. So Ishmael, I would like to ask of your opinion with these 2 games. A win for Nigeria will see them through to the competition, and a win for either Niger or Burkina Faso. But first of all, let's talk about Ghana's performance in this current tournament.
Yeah, as a Ghanaian, I'm proud of what our young lads are doing, because this championship holds a high stake, as the 2 finalists will earn automatic qualification to the under-17 African Cup of Nations, which is coming on very soon. So I think it's a good platform for them to showcase their talents, and at this far, I know they have been doing well with their performances and winning all their last 5 matches, and they have also won their last 2 matches in this championship. And I think they are in a good position, in the first position, waiting for the next match, which will be played, and they will see who they will play against to the final.
All right. So before that, we will also move straight to the Ghana Premier League match day 30, the big one coming up between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. I mean, this season hasn't been a very, very good one for both teams. But Ishmael, I would like to ask of your opinion between this, especially with this game coming up. It's a big game. And despite the fact that these 2 teams have not lived up to expectations, what do you think both teams should do in order to gain trust from the fans?
Yeah, looking at both sides, I think they have all having a shambolic performance or a shambolic season throughout the year, and I'm expecting an exciting game. Though both teams have not gotten what they wanted throughout the season, looking at their position and all that. But Hassan Kotoko, you can't take anything away from them. So I'm looking for a draw game.
You're looking for a draw game. So let me take you through the current Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They are actually 10th with 40 points, and then Accra Hearts of Oak, they are actually 12th with 38 points. So it's just 2 points line, and there is a possibility that any of these teams could go into relegations. So we just wish that any of these teams win. Whoever gets to win this Super Clash, we wish them all the very, very best. So okay, so that is the current standings of the match, Ghana Premier League match day 30. So the Sunday's game will actually be match day 31. Samatex 1996 are first with 55 points. Nations FC comes second with 48 points alongside Giana FC, who they beat Accra Hearts of Oak last week to move to third place with 46 points. Mediama SC, defending champions, they are fourth with 46 points. And then Inswatreman Unite FC also come up with 45 points on the fifth position. And then we come to the relegation zone where we've got Accra Great Olympics who have 33 points. They actually have a game in hand. And then Bofakwatano, after 30 games, they have 33 points. Remember, Bofakwatano, they are in the finals of the MTN FA Cup. They'll be coming up against Inswatreman. And then at the bottom of the league is Real Tamale United. They have played 29 games. They have a game in hand with 28 points. So we wish them the very, very best of luck this weekend, as the season will be coming up will be coming to an end very, very soon. So from there, let's move to women's football. When I'm talking of women's football, I'm talking of the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. After match day 17, it's been an exciting one. We've got one more match that will be coming up to wrap up the season. But let's take a look at the standings of the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League from both Northern Zone and then Southern Zone. In the Northern Zone, we've got Ampem Dankwa Ladies. They are actually leading with 34 points. With Northern Ladies, they have 30 points. So we've got just one game. A win for Northern Ladies wouldn't even see them win the Northern Zone, meaning Ampem Dankwa Ladies, they'll be playing in the final playoffs to determine who wins the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Also, we've got Dreams Ladies who are also second. So this is the Southern Zone of the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Azakes Ladies, they have 36 points. And then Faith Ladies also with 33 points. That is going to be a very, very important one. A win for Faith Ladies, they have to win by large margin to be able to win the Southern Zone. If not, Hazakes Ladies, they will meet Ampem Dakwan Ladies in the playoff finals once again. When we take a look at the top scorers chart of the Women's Premier League, we've got Ampem Dakwan Ladies, Ophelia Amponsan Sewa. So here is actually the Ghana Premier League top scorers. Stephen Amankona from Brekum Chelsea has 13 goals. Hamza Issa of Accra Hearts of Oak. Very, very surprising that Accra Hearts of Oak are 12 on the league log, but they still keep banging the goals. So you keep on asking, why do they keep on conceding? And then this is the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. As I said earlier, Ophelia Aponsa Sewa has 15 goals after 17 games. Vera Bema of Army Ladies has 9 goals. That is a very, very large margin of goals between these two ladies. Mary Rose Akuni of Northern Ladies has 9 goals. And then Mukarama Abdullahi, she has made a return to the Women's Premier League here in Ghana with Hazakes Ladies. She has 8 goals. And then Gloria Adomako from Fosu Royal Ladies. She also has 8 goals with that. So then we'll move straight to the big one that will be coming up later tonight. That has to do with the UEFA Europa League finals between Atalanta of Italy and then Bayer 04 Leverkusen of Germany. I mean, this is one of the matches that many are expecting. A lot of people will say it's Atalanta who needs to win this game. Remember, Atalanta, this is their first time ever in the European finals. They are hoping to win this tournament. By Leverkusen at the other side, they have won the Europa League before, and they are hoping to make it a second successive Europa League championship. Remember, they've already won the DFB Pokal. So Ishmael, and I mean, everyone will always tip Bayer 04 Leverkusen, looking at the fact that this season they've had most wins, 51 games unbeaten. They are yet to lose a game this season. But coming up against a tricky Atalanta side, this is one of the teams that has been underrated for quite some time. But here's the case, they are in the finals. What do you expect Atalanta to do, or either Bayer Leverkusen? What do you expect any of these two teams to do to be able to win the trophy tonight?
Yeah, I think this game tonight is going to be an intensive and thrilling game because looking at both sides, and you can't take anything away from any team when they get into the finals because anything can happen. But looking at the Leverkusen side, going 51 games unbeaten, playing against teams like Wolfsburg, Osberg, Bayern Munich,
All-time Bayern Munich.
West Ham, and big clubs in Europe and all that. But they were able to encounter them. So, and looking at the Atlanta side too, I think when you take their last 10 games, I think they have lost only
Two games
against Juventus and Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they are coming into this game or into this final as the underdogs because we all know what Leverkusen have done in this season, going 51 games without losing, and it's a motivation for them because And Atlanta too, they are looking to break the virginity of this record of
winning
being the
for.
first Italian club to, win the
I think
Europa Cup.
I think Inter Milan has also won it. This will actually be their first time winning an European championship.
Yes, exactly. And looking at Bayern Munich too, this is their second time that they are looking on
Leverkusen,
since 1988 that they won the first European Cup.
that's
They are
Leverkusen.
looking, yes. So we are going to have an intensive game, and the one record too behind this final is that the last three finals they have played under this Europa League has led all the teams into,
Extra time.
extra time or penalty shootout.
So do you think this
So
time there's going to be
I
something like
think
that?
the team that will win this match is the team that have the better bench, and
So
I tip Leverkusen to win this.
you remember,
Yes.
so he is tipping Leverkusen. Remember, Leverkusen are also trying to target a treble after this game next week. That is 25th. They also have a DFB Pokal finals, and that will be able to. But let's hope and see if tonight they will be able to win that big game, especially for Xabi Alonso. This is his first season with Bayer Leverkusen, and he has done a very great job with them. But next week there is going to be another finals. That is the Europa Conference League between Olympiacos and then Fiorentina. Remember last season, Fiorentina, they were in the finals against West Ham, but unfortunately they lost, and they are in the finals again. This is another Italian side. And what do you think is going on with Italian football, looking at the fact that they're trying to dominate into the European tournaments?
Yes, I think from last season to this season, I think all the three European clubs have been into the finals. Looking at from last season to this season, and I think they are doing well. Now they are in the second position. When you look at the top right, I think the top five
Yeah,
leagues in this in Europe,
sure, yeah,
they are in the
Fiorentina.
second position now, taking over La Liga.
Yeah.
I think they are doing well. But looking at Fiorentina's side, who went to final last season and couldn't win, and coming back again into the final, I think they will do everything possible to win. And I think Fiorentina to win this.
All right. So next week, when we come back, we'll talk more about the Europa Conference League that has to do with Olympiacos and then Fiorentina. But this is where time will allow us to draw the curtains of the Extra Time Sports Show right here on ATU TV. I did this together with Ishmael Latte. My name is Amos Mama Boy. Remember, the show was proudly brought to you by the Accra Technical University. Do enjoy the rest of our programs.